Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hare Guruvayurappa Sharanam. Gopi Samagama Varnanam is Dasaka 65 of Narayaniyam, which has only 9 slokas, not 10 as the other Dasakas. This is the condensation of Srimad Bhagavatam Dasamaskanda, chapter 29, verses 1 to 16. The summary of the contents of this Dasaka is: Krishna now decided to enact the greatest of victories, the conquest of Cupid, for the benefit of mankind. With the help of his attendant Mahamaya, that is illusion, he made the forest bloom out of season. It was autumn, but the jasmine bloomed at night, spreading a seductive fragrance miles around. The silvery orb of the moon hung in the sky, flooding the river bank with his cooling rays, and a gentle breeze sprang up, removing the weariness from all living creatures. And Krishna took out his flute and began to play gently at first, but soon it gathered force, and the thrilling notes seemed to say, "Oh, all you maidens gay, I wait here to play with you. Make haste, make haste." The Gopikas heard the thrilling note, and they could not stay still. Leaving their sleeping husbands, babies, fathers, mothers, they ran out, not even caring to dress or adorn themselves properly. One Gopi had only one earring dangling carelessly, and another put her bangles on her feet and anklets on her arms. Guided by the moonlight and the fireflies, they reached the river bank and saw the beloved form of Krishna dressed like a dancer playing on the flute. Now we will see the slokas. गोपीजनाय कथितं नियमावसाने मारोत्सवं त्वमदसादयितुं प्रवृत्तः सान्द्रेण चान्द्रमहसा शिशिरीकृदाशे प्रापूरयो मुरलिकां यमुनावनान्दे. Though then decided to carry out the festival of the love god, which you had promised to the Gopikas when their woes had ended. One night, with the bright light of the full moon, when all the directions were cool in the forest on the banks of the river Yamuna, though resoundingly played the flute. सम्मूर्च्छनाभिरुदितस्वरमण्डलाभिः सम्मूर्च्छयन्दमखिलं भुवनान्तराळं तद्वेणुनादमुपकर्ण्य विभो तरुण्यः तत्तादृशं कमपि चित्तविमोहमापुः. O all-pervading Lord, in the resounding sound of thy flute, the 7 ascending and descending notes emerged in a musical strain and enchanted everything in the world space, hearing which the damsels attained an unparalleled and incomparable captivating state of their mind. तागेककृत्य निरदास्तनयप्रसक्ताः कान्दोपसेवनपराश्च सरोरुहाक्ष्यः सर्वं विसृज्य मुरलीरवमोहिदास्ते कान्दारदेशमयि कान्दतनो समेदाः. O Hare, the lotus-eyed damsels were captivated by the sound of thy flute. They who were engaged in the household duties, or were taking care of their children, or were engaged in serving their husbands, abandoned everything and came rushing to the forest place. काश्चिल् निजाङ्गपरिभूषणमादधानाः वेणुप्रणादमुपकर्ण्य कृतार्थभूषाः त्वामागदा ननु तथैव विभूषिताभ्यः ता एव संरुरुचिरे तव लोचनाय. Some of the damsels were dressing up and adorning their bodies with jewels. As they heard the resounding sound of the flute, they came to thee having adorned themselves halfway. For thy eyes, they were far more pleasing indeed than those who were fully adorned. हारं निदम्बभुवि काचन धारयन्ती काञ्चीं च कण्ठभुवि देवसमागतां त्वां हारित्वमात्मजगनस्य मुकुन्द तुभ्यं व्यक्तं बभाष इव मुग्धमुखी विशेषाद्. Hare, one woman in her haste came to thee wearing a necklace on the hips and the waistband in the neck area. Hare Mukunda, it was as if the charming faced one clearly indicated to thee, in particular, the attractiveness of her own hips. Kajit kuje punarasajjida kanjuliga vyamohada paravadhubiralakshyamana twamayayo nirvama pranayadhibhara rajyabhishega vidhaye kalasithareva. Another woman in her excitement came to thee, not wearing any upper garment on her breasts. She was not noticed in such a state by the other women who were as excited. It was as if she was weighed down by the unparalleled intense love she carried, as water pitches as breasts for the celebration of thy coronation in काश्चित् गृहात् किल निरेदुपवारयन्त्य त्वामेव देवहृदये सुदृढं विभाव्य देहं विधूय परचिल् सुखरूपमेकं त्वामाविशन् परमिमाननु धन्यधन्याः. Some of them were indeed unable to come out from home. O Lord, they meditated on thee firmly in their hearts. With the result, they gave up their bodies and merged with thy non-dual form and attained the supreme consciousness bliss. They indeed were the most fortunate ones. यारात्मना न परमात्मदया स्मरन्त्यो नार्यो गदाः परमहंसगतिं क्षणेन तं त्वां प्रकाश परमात्मतनुं कथञ्चित् चित्ते वहन्नमृतमस्रममश्नुवीय. These women thought of thee and remembered thee not with the feeling of godliness, Paramatma, but with the feeling of Paramar. In a moment, they attained the state of liberation with thee, O supreme, resplendent form. Meditating in the mind in some of the other manner, may I attain the state of immortality effortlessly. अभ्यागदा विरभिदो व्रजसुन्दरीभिः मुग्धस्मितार्द्रवदनः करुणावलोगी निस्सीमकान्तिजलधिस्त्वमवेक्ष्यमाणो विश्वैकहृद्य हर मे पवनेशरोगान्. The beautiful women of Vraja who had come and gathered all around thee were looking at thee, though had a captivating smile lighting thy face, glancing with compassion, and though who are like an unbound ocean of splendor, O Hari, the stealer of the world's heart, rid me, O Guruvayurappa, of my ailments. With this sloka, we have completed Dasakam 65 of Narayaniyam, and to end this video, we will listen to Sati Suresh's bhajan song.
Sancharatadhara sudha madhura dvani mukharita mohana vamsham chalita driganchala chanchala mauli kapola vilola vatam sam krishna rase harimiha vihita vilasam स्मरति मनो मम कृतपरिहासं रासे हरिमिह विहितविलासं कृष्णा कृष्णा